So for this tutorial, you will need a Mario Kart Wii disc, you'll need an SD card with at least 16 gigabytes, you'll need a computer, and a way to get files from your computer onto your SD card. So we're going to start off by going straight onto your Wii. You don't need your SD card in or anything, and we're just going to set up the Homebrew channel. So we're going to go over to the settings at the bottom, Internet, then over to Connection 1, then we're going to change our settings, going all the way across. So this is your active Wi-Fi. We're going to go to Obtain DNS. I'm going to click on that. I'm just going to put in these numbers. So it's going to be 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 6, 3, 2, 5, 0, just like that. Once you've done that, you just want to hit confirm. You're going to want to press save. It's going to do a little testing of the connection. It should pass. It should give us a message. Now it's going to treat us with this really ominous page. What you want to do is just put your Wii remote down for a little bit. And then after all of that, it'll load up this software be sold warning. Don't worry, I'm not scamming you. This comes up every time. When it gives us the option, we'll just press 1 to get past it. Just whilst we're doing this, I do just want to mention that everything in this video is not made by me. I'm just sort of putting it together in a video format so that, you know, everyone else can do it at home because, well, I want to play Mario Kart. Anyway, once this is finished, it will put up a 1 like it's going to do in about a second. There it is. Then you want to go to this menu. You want to press continue with A. Go all the way up to install Homebrew channel. Press yes, continue again with A. It will install the channel. And once we've done that, we can just press exit or the home button. And then we'll be at home and Homebrew will be in our library. So just before we start with the downloads, we just want to make sure that our SD card in its format is in FAT32. If it isn't in the link document below, there's a way around it, don't worry. So down below I've attached links. We're just going to press on the CTGP one, which is at the top. Then we're just going to press download, the big blue button. It will take us to a mega site. From there we can just install the file straight onto our computer and that'll be that. We're going to now open up our SD card and open up the zip file and transition all of the files across. Just make sure to do the apps one separately because I have seen it glitch 1 or 2 times. It's going to go straight into the root and that'll be all we have to do with the CTGP files. Using the second link within the description, we're going to go over to Riivolution and download that file too. It's just at the top. In that blue little link. It's a small file, so it shouldn't be that hard. And we're just going to open it up and drag that Riivolution straight into the root of the card like we did for this other CTGP files. We're then going to use the third link on the document. This is for Mario Kart Deluxe. This is quite a long install. I do warn you, and it also likes to spring up an advert. Do delete that. Then what we're going to do is drag the files out of the zip, just like we did for CTGP, straight onto the root of the card. It will take a while, I'll be back. Then once we've done that, your card should be looking a little bit like this. All the files should be where they should be. The apps file should contain only CTGP-R and Riivolution. There should also be a Riivolution in the root of the card as well. Once we've done that, we can just pop it out and eject it and get ready to put it into our console. So once we've put the SD card back into our Wii and restarted our Wii, we're going to go straight over to the Homebrew channel. We're just going to launch it up just like so. Then when it opens up, we're going to have Riivolution. We're just going to click on that. We're going to press on load. So Riivolution basically allows you to mod games in many different ways. So we're going to be showing you how to do it using Mario Kart Deluxe, which we installed earlier. But you can also install any mod for any game as long as you put the files in the right place. Then you can use Riivolution to open up a game. Normally takes a little while, but for now, all we're going to do is get the Riivolution channel in our home screen. So all we're going to do is scroll to page 2 and press install. Once it's done that, we can just head over to our main menu and Riivolution will be waiting for us. Now that we're back with our CTGP-R channel, I'm just going to load that back up. This can take a little while, and yes, I'm going to keep this in the video because it can be a teeny bit scary. It's going to flash up green, lots of watercolors, don't you worry, that's part of standard procedure. Once it's done its song and dance like it just did on screen for you, it's going to boot up CTGP Revolution, made by Mr. Beans and Mr. Chadders. Shout out to them, obviously. Then we're going to go on English. Gonna skip through all of this useless information. Don't think anybody's ever read it, if I'm being honest with you. We're gonna accept all of the terms. Then we're gonna do the install. This can take a while, I do warn you. I'll be back with you in a second. Welcome back. The install is just done for me. I'm gonna skip through. We're gonna press yes. It means that it can auto update, and you'll not have to use the SD card ever again. But it still should stay plugged in into your console. They really do like to waffle on these, don't they? Anyway, we're going to add the CTGP-R channel now. This means that it will be on our Wii main menu, which is always good. And once we've done that, we'll press the home button. And we'll head back home and hopefully we'll see all of our channels back on the main screen. Hey, success! So all of our things are on the bottom now. I'm just going to show you how to actually launch up the games. So by now, I hope that you've actually grasped how to use the Riivolution. But we're going to go over to page 2. We're going to press pack, we're going to press enabled, and then we're going to press launch. The loading times can vary on the first time, but usually once you've done it multiple times, it's fast. Ignore this little message, it's just because I'm on an old television. Awesome. So now that we're on the main menu, I'm just going to set up a license. It's advised, by the way, just before I do this, what I'm going to advise against, that you have a license already on your standard game, just so that it saves your progress and you have like all of your progress unlocked in your mod. Otherwise, you're going to have to restart, and that's not great. Anyway, once we're on here, we're going to go to the online, which is the wiimmfi at the bottom. Once we're on there, there's friends, private games, launch game, whatever. But just before then, we just need to accept a couple privacy, just permit them, what are they gonna do with your data? Really steal your me, So what? Anyway, once we're connected, it's as simple as just joining Deluxe, and we'll be right on. It's great. So I'm just going to show you the exact same process, but with CTGP-R. Going to go onto our main menu. We're just going to press launch. It will skip a load of queue times now because we made our channel. It will give us a little welcome back invitation. Once it's done that, we're just going to go straight to launch game. And now we're here, you'll notice that this is the same menu as on the other. We're just going to go straight to wiimmfi. And from there, you can just launch it up like the last one. It's great. Just quickly, it's also worth mentioning there's a friends function. It's in the same place each time. Everyone has a friend code. I'll put mine on screen now if you want to ever race with me. Just add me and I'll always race. I'm always down.